What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to show you guys how to animate a 3D logo inside of Blender. So what you'll have to do first is create your own logo using Photoshop. So after that, you're going to have to export it into a PNG format. Once you have your PNG format, just go into this website and just drag and drop your PNG format and click on convert, and this will give you a SVG file. You'll have to click on download once it's done. So now what you can do is simply open Blender, click on general, click on A, click on delete to delete everything. What you're gonna have to do is simply go on file, and you're gonna have to import your SVG file. So click on import, then search for SVG. I'll just search for the SVG file, and here you go. Your logo is right there. Okay, as you can see, it's not really centered well. So what you're gonna do is select it by clicking on it, then right click on it, set origin to geometry. So now what you're gonna do is scale it up by clicking on S. Okay, and now just click on this tool to have a better view, you know. And what I want to do now is simply make it stand up. So just select it again, click on those two right there, and try to drag the red thing up like this. And just make sure to open this box right there, and just make sure that the value of the angle is at 90 degrees. So now it is straight. So what you can do with this is simply extrude it. So click on the logo again, click on this green thing right there. Now you're gonna have to go to geometry, and right there you can extrude it. If the extrusion is too much for you, what you can do is simply change the values. So I'll put something like this, and this will be perfect for me. So now once you're happy with your extrusion, you can go over to object, convert, and then convert it into a mesh. So now what you're gonna do is simply change the color of your logo. So go over in shading. Now once you're in shading, just go ahead and select your logo and click on use nodes, and this is where you can change its color. I'll personally just go for a metallic look. So put the roughness all the way down and put the metallic all the way up like this, as you can see. And I'll just keep it simple like that. So now for the logo animation, what you're gonna have to do is simply select it, go to the first frame of your timeline, and now click on I right there, click on rotation. Just skip a few frames forwards and just try to animate it. So now once you have something, just click on I again, rotation. Now the animation in Blender always put a graph automatically on your keyframes. I don't want a graph right now. So just select all of your keyframes, right click in the middle, and just click on interpolate mode and linear. Our animation is done, and just make sure that the timeline ends where your animation ends. So this will be right there. And now what you can do is simply add a camera. So Shift A, camera, and just make sure that it's centered. So go ahead and click on that to go to the camera view. And I got a little tip for you guys. Click on N and select view, and click on lock 3D cursor and camera tool, and now you're gonna be able to control your camera with your mouse, just like the way you navigate in Blender basically. So now when you're well centered, you can just uncheck those boxes right there, and you can click on those things right there to show the colors, you know. So what you can do now is go back to the shading tab, and instead of object, you're gonna have to select world. Now for the world, what you're gonna do is simply search for an environment texture node. So just click on Shift A, search environment texture, link it into the color of background. Now click on open and search for an image of your choice. I'll just pick an, and if you don't like the angle of the reflection, what you're gonna have to do is simply click on that, Control T, and just move it a little bit, you know, move it the way you want it to be. Okay, so now if you just want the reflection without the background, what you're gonna have to do is simply click on render, select film, and click on transparent. So now you just got your logo animation. So now all you have to do is simply render it. So to do that, just click on output and just select the path that you want it to be rendered at. Okay, put it at download and just pick a format. For example, if you want to pick a video format, On that, now just go ahead and click on render animation, and this will render your animation like you see it on your viewport. So this was a quick tutorial. Hope you liked it. Hope it was helpful. If it was, don't hesitate to leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and see you in another video.